Hey Sag, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your mid-April 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Sagittarius, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Sag, off the bat, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or this is you. From the cards that I saw while shuffling, there might be a huge silence or kind of feeling like somebody is stuck at a crossroads, a stalemate type of thing. And there's almost like this defensive post that someone is taking or is at. There is this energy of balancing things out, of making things right, or of fairness, what's right and wrong. Sorry, I had to take off my shoes. So, I don't even know if I cut the deck. You have the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is your overall energy. You could be dealing with one, have it in your chart. Doesn't have to be. King of Cups as the overall energy is somebody here who has a lot of emotions but does not show their cards. Okay, currently you have the Lovers, Gemini energy. So either a choice or this is about a relationship. The challenge is strife, conflict, drama, chaos. The challenge could be the inability to agree to disagree. For some of you, something here has to do with legalities. Maybe you haven't heard from someone, or I don't know, or you're waiting for some sort of results or something like this. Maybe there's a decision. I don't know, something of that nature. Now, obviously, that's not for everyone, but that definitely popped into my mind while I was shuffling. You have the Tower in the Foundation. Something happening all of a sudden, a shock, a surprise. For some could be like a breakdown of something. Now the Tower isn't necessarily terrible, because I like to use the example of when you're living in an old house, the old house has to be demolished if what you're looking for is a renovated place. So yeah, you know, too bad it has to be broken down. There's shared memories, the way things were before, and it's like, oh, you know, comfortability. It needs to be shaken up for the renovations. So there might be some sort of shakeup that happens here in regards to a connection. Now, in the past, Four of Swords, there could have been a period of a break, of healing, maybe no contact. We'll see. There's the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. He was there while I was shuffling on your mind. Now, the King of Swords is also somebody who could be very aloof. Okay, it looks like he has no emotions, but we have the King of Cups over here clarifying that that's not true. Your outcome is the Page of Cups. Some sort of communication, good news, an apology, and I love you, whatever the case may be. Let's take out, actually, this Love Oracle deck. I strongly feel like this is a love reading. Oh my goodness. I also feel like somebody might be crying over you, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Somebody could have an addiction problem. Somebody justifies themselves. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. So it makes sense with the cards that I was seeing while I was shuffling. And chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. For some of you, you dealt with an individual, or maybe this is you, I don't know, who ignored you. Maybe you felt like you had to chase them. Maybe this created a lot of anxiety, arguments. For some of you, this could have even been done on purpose. Ugh. Bro, like, aren't we too old for mind games? Why do that? Why do something on purpose just to see if somebody really cares? Oh, you know what? If I ignore them and they try to contact me a million times, that means they care. I don't know. To me personally, that feels like such a messed up thing. How about somebody cares because there's like obvious proof that they care? Why go through such drama? Anyway, King of Cups, why is that here as the overall energy? Okay. I like to say whatever comes into my mind when I'm doing the readings because it could be a message for someone. And a lot of the time something does show up. Like, I'm going to give you an example for the Leo reading that I did. It was so random. It had nothing to do with the reading, but I strongly felt the need to say that somebody's mom is proud of them. It may not look like she is or was, okay, dead or alive. Wanted, dead or alive. Okay, anyway, sorry. And it resonated with somebody. So, I already forgot what I was saying. Oh, somebody could have sexuality issues, whether it's they're confused or maybe it's not confused. Maybe there could have been, I don't know, childhood trauma, to not say, you know, the actual word. But something like that. What is this King of Cups? I just saw the Two of Cups. In it to win it. Okay. Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo. The Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Ace of Pentacles. So overall with this King of Cups, are they in it to win it? But it doesn't mean that they're going to win, you know? There's the Knight of Wands. I feel like with this King of Cups, there is a strong desire and attraction. I feel like there is a lot of sexual energy or chemistry. I don't normally like get that come through, but besides the point. This is a move towards something that's stable, that's secure. Somebody is ready for this. Somebody wants to open up to this. This could be you. Again, take it as it resonates. What is the Lovers? Somebody could be like, there could be a female who's more in her masculine energy or a male who's more in his feminine energy. I almost feel like there might be like a sense of, it's not role reversal, but I don't know how else to explain it. Anyway, Lovers, you have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Judgment. So what's going on here is that somebody is like, is this really over, or is there an opportunity for a reconciliation? There's something here that somebody is like, has their eye on overcoming a dark period in regards to this relationship. Somebody might want to know if it's the right time to talk or to make a choice or something. Why is the Five of Wands here? Emperor, Aries energy, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. I think the chaos here, or the challenge, is either somebody was very stubborn or both, maybe two hard-headed people, I don't know. Because the Emperor is more of somebody who's a leader, is an authority figure, he is masculine energy, but it could be an individual that's like my way or the highway. Six of Wands can have to do with pride. Knight of Swords is somebody who, well, Knight of Swords is taking really quick action, but sometimes doesn't think before they do or speak. For somebody feels like the masculine energy needs to take more of this approach of, are they fighting for this? What's the Tower? Oh, Eight of Wands just flipped. What is the Tower? The Seven of Cups and the Empress. Knight of Cups at the bottom. Somebody could have came to the sudden realization about the feminine energy. Kind of like, I've made my choice. For some of you, where is it? For some of you, whatever this was helped you with your own growth, helped you to get out of feeling a sense of confusion, or maybe you felt like you've lost yourself. I also feel like if this is something new, this is wondering if somebody is over some sort of suffering. Like, are they ready for this type of thing? What is the Four of Wands? Four of Swords in the past. Ten of Wands, Magician, Queen of Cups. So I feel like in the past there was a period of recognition that something was difficult or it was a burden. Now with that energy was kind of transmuted and brought inside to heal. Maybe it was a self-love period. Maybe it was to heal some sort of emotions. I also feel like somebody felt like someone's peace. Like there was love given to the situation. Now, in regards to if this is something new, in the past, there was a period of healing. And this burden was kind of transmuted into, how can I heal my emotions? How can I feel more secure within myself? How do I open up to the energy of receiving, right? Because we all think like, oh yeah, I want to receive this, but it's not coming to me. Well, why isn't it coming to you? There's a deeper issue. I was just talking about this in the Scorpio reading. There's a deeper issue. There's a deeper blockage. Okay, this is why we have to do this. Well, we don't have to do nothing, but if you want answers to your questions, self-awareness is a huge thing. So if you recognize that, you know, oh my goodness, I don't know, example, really want love, really want a relationship in my life, really want things to go smoothly, but they don't, they never do. What is the blockage? The blockage is some sort of belief that you have deep buried in there, and self-awareness is going to help you realize what it is, and therefore you can work through it. So I don't know, maybe the deep belief is, you know, relationships are actually a lot of hard work, and because I'm a hard worker, I always work at it, but the other person seems to always fall short. That could be an ingrained belief, and that, I'm trying not to curse, that screws it up for you to manifest anything that you really want. So you attract that type of relationship even though you don't want it, but it's an ingrained belief. And how do you work through it? Well, for one, it's being aware that it's there. Maybe even recognize, oh, well, I think this way because whatever, because my first marriage was like that, or because my parents, or because there was a relationship that I saw, and for whatever reason, it really affected me, and that stayed with me. And that became a belief. And so working through it is unlearning, basically. It's convincing yourself that, you know, that's not, yeah, that's great. It could be a belief, but it's not a fact. Although it's happened all the time, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a fact. Okay? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there is an investment in self. You have the Two of Cups. Why is the King of Swords here? That Two of Cups wanted to come out before. So, I shall give it a chance. The Star. Aquarius energy. There's the Eight of Swords. Five of Cups at the bottom. So, a relationship, healing, feeling trapped. So, somebody believes in love, but they convince themselves that no. Somebody might also be thinking a lot about a connection, about healing it, or I don't know necessarily. It could be that there's something here at a distance. Page of Cups, your outcome. There's the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, why is the Seven of Swords here? So there is an up and down of things of the past or childhood trauma. Can it be worked on? Absolutely, I feel like it can. Knight of Pentacles. And it's clarifying the Page of Cups. So I just don't like that the Seven of Swords is here. Either the Seven of Swords is somebody avoiding saying that. The Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. There's almost like a ready to receive. But why is the Four of Cups? A sense of dissatisfaction. For some of you, okay, for some of you, this is like a singles read, and you're so comfortable where you're at emotionally, you don't want to open yourself up because it's going to hurt. You have Nine of Cups. So maybe there was something here that you really wanted and you got disappointed. It was a sense of sorrow or loss. Nine of Swords. This is all within you. Two nines. Stressed out. Seven of Wands. I don't want to think about it. Pushing it away. So you might get some sort of message from someone and, well, the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords. There's the Five of Pentacles. I think you're being very strict with yourself, or someone is. Someone feels like a sense of lack, a sense of this is not enough, this is not growing to something. There is a deep hurt. There's a deep hurt, and it almost feels like it feels like it's already turned to ice type of thing. And that has become a belief. So it became like a thought, an emotion, and then it was kind of just repeated. It became a pattern, became a habit, became a belief like that. Yeah, it's kind of like it went into the book of truths for you. If this is not you, it could be somebody else. And kind of just sitting there waiting for something good to come, and sometimes it does, and then you push it away. This could be somebody you're dealing with if this is not you. All right, let's see the Hidden Truth Oracle. I'm not available. Of course you're not available. Either you or somebody else with that King of Swords. What time is it? Sorry. I remember every detail of that day. Well, somebody does. Whoever I'm reading for, this individual is, yeah, that thing just struck and that was it. That became the definition for their life. I left you before you could leave me. I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay. What about for pile B? What does pile B want to say? I'll wait for a sign from you. Finding out the truth crushed me. I know that I crossed the line with you. You were the best thing in my life. I also saw the card of I regret lying to you. The Moon. Somebody might say something that they had deep down inside. For some of you, this is healing childhood traumas. I also feel like somebody wants to apologize. Or you want to apologize. This could also have to do with family stuff. All right, Sag, I'm going to leave it there. Let's take out oracle cards. I will not read the description for them, but I will take them out, and then in the shorts section, the oracle card reading will be there. So be sure to just hop over there. I know, I'm sorry. You have to click exit from the video, click on the shorts section. It's tedious. Or it might even be on the home page right above the video. All right, Sagittarius. You have recovery. Who got this? I think Libra also got that. And wisdom. Recovery and wisdom. All right. Sag, if you resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.